Hello, I'm just an old country boy from Missouri down the Ozarks, and I was listening to the news and I heard the View was talking about some kind of song that was racist, very racist, and I wanted to see what this song was all about, so I looked it up. Jason Aldean, now I've heard his songs before, and I like him. I really do. I think he's a great singer. I like play music. I like country music, rock and roll, and classic, and just all kinds of stuff. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But it's changed my life and made me a happier person. So I want to listen to what he's got to say about this. I always thought music brought people together, but some of the lyrics today are, kind of hard to beat. I'm talking about women's genitals and treating them like crap and stuff like that. But we'll see what this has to say here. I like country music because in most cases it gives a positive viewpoint or a reason sad or happy or whatever it is. It puts you in a good mood. It makes you think. So let's listen to what Mr. Aldean has to say here. I really like music, though. I'm going to tell you that. This hat, I made it for a bluegrass festival in Winfield, Kansas. That's where I started playing music. So let's see what he's got to say here. Might have to adjust his sound a little bit. We'll see what we're on. Here we go. Oh, that ain't it. I like that too. What the heck happened here? Oh, pfft. There's their fire.
Sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk, carjacking old lady at a red light, pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool, act a fool if you like. Cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it.
So let me see, that was a white woman spitting on somebody there, and somebody pulling a gun, robbing a liquor store, and anything racist. Oh, that's not good. The burning of the American flag.
We'll try that in a small town, see how far.
There's more of them firebombs that they said they were all peaceful protests. Yeah, I remember that. Antifa. They were a good bunch of people. Friendly bunch.
You make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that.
That's one thing that I've always said, when I go to date a woman or I want somebody to come in and live with my house and my place, I'm going to have a set of rules, laws, is what the government has done here. But I don't see any black people at all in this crowd. So that's real racist, I guess. But yeah, I see this here gorilla dressed up as looked to me like a little devil right there with a mask on. So I'd want to pull that off, and he might be black, maybe. But I don't see anything in here racist. I'm trying to find one black person. I just can't do it. Okay, we'll go ahead and go on here. Small town. We take care of our own.
Got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up. Well, that shit might fly in the city. Good luck, try that in a small town.
That's what's happening. They've let it fly in the big cities, and the elderly is too afraid to walk outside. People are too afraid to get on the buses. Afraid they might get mugged on the way to work, trying to create a living in here while these rugrats are out here creating crimes. Now, if you see something racist about this, you might want to look at yourself, because I see nothing racist about this at all.
See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long.
America is tired of this looting, stealing, things we work hard for. Then you got people that have nothing, probably from rich family, limousine mommies and daddies. Now I heard they're even paying protesters in New York because they got arrested for throwing fire bombs. Bam! Right in a small town. In a small town. I'm getting goosebumps. In a small town. Oh.
These farmers are dropping their own crops for the day. A friend is in need, and they've come to help.
It's what this community and a lot of our communities stand for. Somebody needs some help, you'll get it.
Now that was good. That was a real good song. I mean, it got me interested. It's got that ring of rock and roll, and it's got the truth of the story behind it. Nothing in this video was false. Nothing was mentioned about race. It was a mention about crime. I have a lot of friends that are liberals. Not a one today complains about the crime. They just ignore it. They ignore it. They ignore the open borders. If you think it's going to get bad, wait for another 10 years. I'm not saying that people are bad, but we're talking about 5 million men that have crossed the border here in the last 2 or 3 years. Not women, not kids, mostly men. That's just part of the problem. The fentanyl, the drugs, the addictions, and then just not working. I mean, just grabbing freebies, not having to work. So yeah, I mean, a lot of that American dream has gone down the tubes, and this is all about violence. It's all about the mass shootings we've had. It's all about the defund the police. 2 years of riots that went on, burning down cities. And they're worried about January the 6th. I mean, if they want to prosecute, they should prosecute every one of them that was violent and in protests. Give them at least a year in prison. But, you know, I'm glad that we found an artist that's going to speak up. And I'm going out, and I'm going to buy every CD he has. And I'm going to make sure that he knows that I appreciate this song. So that's it. Let's live in peace. That's what I say. Yabba dabba do. Thank you, Jason Aldean, for this song. Try it in a small town. Stand up for our property, our people, our love for our family and friends. Have a good day.